Okay, this is probably going to be one of my most viewed videos, but I want to talk about this show, DuckTales. Not just the current one that's airing these days on Disney XD, but the original one back in the 80s. At least the late 80s, if I remember correctly. The original one had Alan Young playing the main role of Scrooge McDuck. Now, for those who don't know who Alan Young is, he also played Wilbur on Mr. Ed. If you don't know what Mr. Ed is, you should check it out. It's basically a talking horse that only talks with Wilbur. And, yeah. In the new DuckTales, the Scrooge is played by the 10th Doctor, or I should say David Tennant. I like to refer him as the 10th Doctor because he was on Doctor Who. And he's my second favorite Doctor in the TV series. Nobody will ever top Matt Smith, also known as the 11th Doctor. But that's off topic. I'll talk about Doctor Who in a different video. But if you want to ask more questions about Doctor Who, I'm not the right person. My good friend Mr. Ponytron is the right person. I will put a link to his channel in the description of the video or under the comments. Aside from that, I want to talk about DuckTales. Woo! Funny enough, they're actually going to air the first episode by the time I finish watching this. But aside from that, if you were to ask me my thoughts on both versions, the original one is obviously a masterpiece, like what a lot of 80s fans would say. The new version has mixed feelings. Some say it's amazing, some say it's alright, and a lot of 80s diehard fans are acting like total, well, pushovers. They say, it's not as good as the original. Ugh. Let me just say this. The new one is actually how a reboot should be. Now, if you're looking for an example of how a reboot should not be, let me just name two shows for example. Number one, the Powerpuff Girls. Compare the original 90s version to the, well, 2015 version. That is not how to do a reboot. And another one, I'm sorry to say to the one person who says, please stop talking about this show I like. Teen Titans Go. I know you like this show, but I hate it. I'm sorry. I never got into the show, and I'm never going to. DuckTales, on the other hand, is a good reboot. It's tolerable. I like it. Super Mudkip 95 likes it. Most of the people I know personally like this show. And to the people, specifically those 80s fanboys who make a big fuss over it, just shut up. No one wants to hear your rambling about this. Just shut up and watch the show. That's just my quick video I wanted to pull off, so. Also a little something off topic I probably mentioned. But if anything, what needs to happen on the next season of DuckTales if they make another one, they need to get Matt Smith in the show. He's my favorite Doctor, as mentioned earlier. If they're going to get David Tennant to doing roles on kids shows, why not hire Matt Smith as well? I'm pretty sure Matt Smith would love to do that. So, that's my video. Thanks for watching.